Hey, what's up everybody? So recently I've been pretty obsessed with Moody color grading and making your footage go from this to this. So I thought, why not make a tutorial about that? But first, if you're new to this channel, my name is Sebastian and I create weekly videos on DaVinci Resolve to ultimately get you a better understanding of how Resolve works. So if you're interested in that topic, please make sure to hit the subscribe button to not miss out on any upcoming content in the future. But for now, let's hop into the color page. So guys, as you see right now, we're straight in the color page, and to start things out, I just want to show you quickly my node tree for the specific color grade. And as you see, there is not a lot going on. So we got two basic serial nodes right here, and then three parallel nodes right here, a parallel mixer and another serial node. But for now, let's go back to our actual clip and start grading. So yeah, we are on the actual clip and let's just start grading. So the first node is our exposure. Let's label that. And for the exposure, we want to use our custom curves. So let's go to your custom curves and just start out by darkening our shadows quite a bit. Like that is looking pretty good to me. Darken this even more. So just like that. And keep in mind guys that this is not on the scientific color grading side, this is more on the artistic one. Once you've set your exposure, create another serial node by hitting Alt or Option S on your keyboard, or just right clicking on this node, add node and add serial. Now on this specific node, I want to take care about my foreground because as you see, this is a lot brighter than the actual image. We gotta fix that by using a power window. Now in the power windows tab, scroll all the way down to this gradient mask. Now take this gradient mask and turn this around. Now hit this little magic one to see your selection. Now right there should be good. Now de-soften this just a little bit so that all we select is just the foreground. And once we've done that, go back to your custom curves, click in the middle and just drag this down a lot. Like this is looking pretty good to me. So now from there, create another serial node and call this U versus Z. And now with this node selected, hit Alt and P twice so that we create two parallel nodes together with this U versus Z node. Now this is U versus saturation, this is U versus hue, and this one is custom curves. So now go to your U versus Z tab, which is the third tab in the custom curves tab, and now make your first dot to somewhere on the orange side and your second dot close to the cyan side. And then we start desaturating things quite a bit. So now by dragging out the saturation in the trees, the scene becomes a whole lot more dramatic, and that is what we're going for. So now go to the next node, go to U versus hue, and in this node I want to take care about my foreground, about the color of this wood, and I want to drag it a little bit more towards the red side. So now go to the U versus hue tab in the custom curve section, which is the second tab, and then select the color of the foreground and then just make it a little bit more red. Don't overdo this guys, because when we go crazy with this, the image completely falls apart. And now under the custom curve section in the next node, go to your custom curves, the first tab, and then just darken the image quite a bit more. Like that. Now once we've done that, go to this parallel mixer and hit Alt S to create another serial node. So now in this next node, I want to make this dude pop out even more. And I do that by giving his jacket a little bit more saturation. So let's go under our qualifiers, just select the color of his jacket. And now what we want to do is go to your custom curves, go to U versus saturation, the third tab. Now select this color and just give it some little bit more saturation like that. This is looking pretty good. Now once we turn this off, we have a pretty decent moody image, but we gotta add fog to sell this effect even more, and we do this in the Fusion page. So now let's go back to the edit page, hover over your clip, and then click on the Fusion tab. So now once you're in the Fusion tab, don't worry if you don't see any color grading at all. I don't know why, but this is a bug that recently appeared. Now click on the media in, hit Shift Spacebar and then search for a tracker. Now set the tracking area, and I don't know why that is black in there, but there is a bug that recently appeared as well. So now go to the Inspector tab in the top right corner, change the adaptive mode from none to best match, turn this match tolerance almost all the way down, and then go to the Operation tab and change the operation mode from none to match move. And now just go back to the Trackers tab, and then all you want to do is just drag this forward. So now once Resolve finished tracking, you'll see a whole bunch of keyframes right there, and that is good. Just go to your tracker node and add a fast noise node. And now we gotta change some settings on the fast noise node because that doesn't look like fog at all. So let's bump up the detail to 10. Go to your contrast and turn this down to around 0.5. Now go to the brightness and turn this down to -0.4. Now the scale, to make this appear like fog, we gotta set that to 530 something. The angle, you can change the angle, or you can just leave it at 0 if you want to. Now going to the seeth, you wanna set that to 0.2. And on the seeth rate, bump this up, not much, just 0.008 probably, like that. That is looking pretty good. But now once we hit play, you will notice that the fast noise node is cut off from the screen, and that is because it is connected to the tracker. And because our tracking point is moving, the fast noise node is moving as well. So in order to fix that, click on the fast noise node, add a transform node in, and just make this a little bit bigger. And now, with that being done, we got fog everywhere in the image, and that is also not what we're going for. Because when you think about fog, it's usually like in the background, more visible than in the foreground. Now go to the fast noise node and click on this rectangle tool. Now you see the fog only appears in this rectangle. So let's make this a little bit bigger. Now just drag this up, something like there. And now soften the edges quite hard. Now once we've done that, go back to the edit page, and we see that the fog is probably cut around somewhere here. It's only appearing in the background. So yeah, that is all you need to know when you want to do a moody, kind of more dramatic color grading in Resolve. So guys, that is all I got for today's tutorial. I hope you like it and maybe even got some value out of it. If so, that would be absolutely great. But please consider to leave a like, because trust me, this stuff actually helps. But yeah, that's all I wanted to say. So I hope you all have a great day, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.